Hey guys, I am recording today for Kate, who had some family stuff going on. So I hope you enjoy. We're going to do a little bit more inner thigh and core focus today. So let's grab a hold of your ball. Let's place it between your thighs and let's sit up nice and tall. Take a breath in to prepare. Before you begin to round back into your roll down, we're going to engage your core, squeeze your ball, and begin to curl back bone by bone. So keep length in your spine as you start that movement through your pelvis. Keep squeezing deeper into the ball, rounding through your spine bone by bones. Keep squeezing into the ball. Inhale, lengthen your body, reach through those fingers, release your squeeze. And exhale, let's squeeze, reach your arms to the ceiling, nod your chin, feel your spine bone by bone from the floor. Use those hands if you need to for some support. Inhale to grow tall. And exhale, squeeze your balls, zip up deep through your core, begin to curl through your pelvis, grow tall through your spine, and reach each bone into the floor at a time, squeezing into the ball the whole time. Inhale to reach back, be soft, release the ball, and exhale, zip up through your core, arms to ceiling, squeeze the ball, curl your chin, and peel your spine using your exhale. And inhale to grow tall. Grab a hold of that ball, place it really low. Reach long through those arms. Take an exhale to round back until the point where you can't go any further and the ball is there to support you. Inhale, open your knees, zip up, and close. Inhale, open, zip and close. Breathe in, engage deeper, and close. Let's have your legs feel weightless. Relax your shoulders. Stay tall and long through the spine, and then deep and engage through your core. Two more. Inhale. Use core and inner thighs together. Exhale. One more. Take a breath in. Exhale, roll up. Take your ball and move it up your spine to the middle and take your hands behind your head. Elbows are forward, soft shoulders. Tailbone is heavy as you bring your spine back, your chest back, Open through those knees. Inhale. Exhale to zip up, round, and close. Inhale, chest back. Try not to arch through the spine, so stay controlled and neutral. Exhale from your core, we lift and close. Breathe in, open, and reach back. Keep your chin tucked like you're holding an orange. Zip up, round, and close. And back. Four more. Especially in the beginning of the class, let's keep the tension really focused on your muscles with your breath. So where are you working? Send your breath to those muscles and try to relax the rest. So right now we want to exhale, deepen through your core and deepen through those inner thighs. And breathe in to lengthen, release. Two more. One more. All right, from here, if your ring is nearby, that's great. We're going to open your feet the width of the mat and take your ring between your knees. Take your time if you need to go get the ring. We're going to move the ball just a little bit up your back so that the tips of your shoulder blades are touching the ball. Your hands are behind your head for support, elbows are forward, shoulders are soft. Now I want you to find a neutral spine as opposed to tuck tailbone to ceiling. I want you to relax your tailbone, find a neutral spine so you have a gentle curve in the lower back. We're going to try to maintain that lower spine in that curvature as you lift your chest and round your ribs into the ball. Take a breath in to prepare. As you exhale, zip up through an imaginary waist belt and start to squeeze into your ring. Stay neutral. Keep zipping. Keep squeezing. Keep lifted through the chest. Inhale to release. Unzip. Exhale. First, your core is engaged by zipping. Then you squeeze and you engage your core a little deeper, keeping your chest lifted high. And inhale to lower down, or to open. All right, so we're going to do four more for 6. Exhale from your core first. Then with your inner thighs, we squeeze. We work those two together. And breathe in to release. Exhale, 3. Stay tall through your crown, relax through your chin and chest, and rounded through those ribs. 2 more. And 1 more. Now let's hold here. Pulse your ring 8, 7. Keep engaged through your core. 5. Keep rounding and hugging through your ribs into the ball. 3, 2, 1. Now release the ring. Bring your chest back slightly. Keep your chin tucked. Exhale, lift your chest. And at the very end of your lift, squeeze your ring. Inhale, release your spring. Bring your chest back. Exhale to lift your chest and squeeze. Again, we lengthen back. We open those knees. Exhale, zip up through your core. Lift your chest and squeeze. And release and lengthen. Exhale, we lift and squeeze. Let's do 2 more here. And 1 more. Stay here, reach those arms, keep your squeeze. Arms are long. Open your arms wide with your ring. Close your arms, close your ring. Open, release. Close and squeeze. If you need a hand behind your head for support, please bring one arm back or both arms back. We have 2 more. And last one, changing the movement. Keep your arms there as you open your knees. Close your ring or squeeze your ring and lift your arms. Feel the difference. Feel your core muscles working a little harder to lift through your arms. Exhale, squeeze and lift. Stay long through your crown. Relax through your chin and chest. Keep imagining that zipper, that deep belt wrapping around your waist, 360 degrees. 3 more. 2 more. Last time. All right, ring aside. Walk your legs a little closer. Take your hands behind your legs. Help yourself off the ball. Now what I want is your strap and your ring close to the edge of your mat. And your block is going to go underneath your feet so that both your feet can fit on top. We're going to roll down with your ball using your core. And then I want you to move that block a little closer to you so you have a large, but not too large of an angle. I don't want your feet too close or too far away, so somewhere in between. Then you're going to lift your hips up and place your ball underneath your hips. So you come into a neutral pelvis. It's as flat as it can with the floor, with the ball, and as flat as what's comfortable for your spine. So your tailbone should feel kind of heavy, draped over the ball if that's comfortable. Your arms are going to come up towards the ceiling, shoulders are soft. Again, we're going to walk those feet together and focus on those inner thighs. We're going to open your knees. You're going to zip up through your core and close. It should feel very easy. Take a breath in, unzip, be soft. Exhale from your core. Think of zipping and closing through those knees. Inhale, open, unzip. Exhale, close and zip. Inhale, open. And exhale, close. Now, last 3 here. As you're closing, let's remember to zip a little deeper up towards those ribs. Think of anchoring through your ribs without stressing out through the front of the chest. So we're staying long through your spine, but nice and soft and anchored through those ribs. Inhale 1 more and exhale, close. Now, let's take your right leg to a tabletop. Breathe in. Exhale, lift your left leg to a tabletop. If you need your arms down, please take them down if you need that for balance. I want your knees over your hips. I want you to slightly tuck your pelvis just a little bit. You might need to readjust those knees over your hips again. And we're going to open your knees and exhale, close. Inhale, open. And exhale, close. So let's feel the difference here. As you're closing, there's going to be some more core involved with your legs lifted. Feel that connection. Use that connection to help you close. 4 more. And 3. Two. And 1. From here, breathe in. And exhale, extend one leg out. Hold. Feel your core. Make sure you're feeling anchored and supported. Inhale, return. Soft neck and shoulders. Exhale the other leg. Hold that connection. Feel your core is strong. And return. Exhale the other leg. Keep alternating from leg to leg with a nice pause after your leg goes straight out. And you feel like you're in the most challenging position for your core. Hold and return. Extend and hold. And return. And extend and hold. And return 2 more. Exhale, extend and hold. Return. And last one, extend and hold. Bringing your knees into your chest, give yourself a little break. Let's go and take your feet to your block. Take your ball out and slip your ball between your thighs. Both of your feet should be on your block. This time I want you to move the block a little closer to you. Your arms will come down by your sides. And I want you to find that neutral pelvis and spine once again. So natural curvature of your spine with a flat pelvis. Let's move with that position. So let's think about taking a breath in to prepare. Exhale, lift up through your pelvic floor, squeeze into your ball, zip up through your core without rounding. So press straight up with your hips towards the ceiling, squeezing into the ball and squeezing with your glutes at the very end, not to the point where you're arched in the back, just to the point where you're long and engaged. And then your tailbone is the leader right back down all the way. Take a breath in at the bottom, release the squeeze of your ball. Exhale, lift your pelvic floor, zip up your core, squeeze the ball and press into the block, hips towards ceiling. Squeeze your glutes at the very end and lower down, breathe in. Relax, knees are apart. Exhale, we lift, zip, squeeze, anchor, and press up. Long body, squeeze those glutes. And lower down, breathe in. 4 more. Everything relaxes here at the bottom. Everything contracts before you start to press up. And as you're pressing up, it works a little harder, a little deeper for your support. And lower down, breathe in. 3 more. Two more. And 1 more. We'll lower halfway down. Press it right back up. Keep your squeeze through your ball. Inhale, half down. Exhale, right back up. Inhale down and up. 4 more. Glutes are working, inner thighs are working, core is working all together. 2 more. And we come right back down. So your ball is going to come out. We're going to take it back underneath your hips. And then I'd like you to grab your ring and take it towards the ceiling. Left leg to tabletop, let's breathe in. And exhale, lift your right leg to tabletop. Breathe in to prepare. Let's keep your legs bent. Keep your knees over your hips to start. And bring your ring back as you exhale. Your bent right leg drops down. And inhale to return. If you'd like a little bit more challenge, you can move the block so that when you lower now your left leg, with your ring reaching back, you can go just a little further down towards the floor. Inhale to return. Really important to keep your posture here, your alignment. So as your legs and your arms are reaching apart, your spine is staying supported and anchored. It's not moving through your limbs moving. Move away from your core, from the work and the strength of your core. Okay, 4 more. Exhale as you reach. Inhale to return. Exhale as you reach. And 2 more. And last one. All right, bring your knees into your chest. Give yourself a break for a moment. We're going to take your ring now in front of your left thigh. Your left hand is on your ring, and your right hand can either be on the floor next to your ear, supporting you, or on the floor down by your sides. Whatever feels the most supportive, the most comfortable. So breathing in to prepare, I'd like you to press both your knee and your hand into the ring as you extend your other leg out. So your right leg goes straight, your ring compresses, and you return, breathe in. Again, we're going to first engage through your core, press knee and hand into the ring and extend your leg out. Inhale to return. So 4 more, 6 total. Find your core deep first. Use the ring to help you deepen it more, and then extend your leg out. 3 more, releasing in between. Exhale, core and ring. Leg and hold. Breathe in. Last 2. And 1 more. All right, knees to chest, give yourself a break. Maybe move your head from side to side. All of us tense up through our neck when we're doing our deep core work. The muscles are very connected. So normal, just a good reminder to relax in between. So let's switch the ring over to your right leg. Bring your knees over your hips. Support your left arm down. Breathe in. Exhale from your core. We're going to press knee and hand together into the ring and extend your left leg out. Feel your strength. Hold. And breathe in, release. Exhale, core and ring. Leg and hold. Inhale, release. Do what feels comfortable. If leg coming down far is too uncomfortable for your back, you can keep your leg really high, and you can even keep your leg bent. Breathe it in. And 3 more. Exhale, knee to hand. Leg reaches out. 2 more. And last one. And we return. So ring goes down. Feet come to the block. Actually, before we do that, I apologize. Take your hands to the insides of your knees, and with straight arms, press your knees apart and feel that stretch. Relax the rest of your body here. 2 more deep breaths. All right, let's bring those knees back to center. Take your feet to your block. Slip your ball out. And let's move the block the other direction so that it's underneath just your left foot. Your right foot is right next to the block on the floor. Arms are down by your sides, and we're in a neutral spine. So let's take a breath in to prepare. As you anchor into both feet, you're going to keep your hips parallel to the ceiling to press straight up. Now you will feel a little bit more work on the left glute because it's on top of the block, but that's okay. I'd like you to still anchor through both feet. Lower right back down, breathe in. So we're staying neutral, we're not rounding. These are hip lifts, not hip bridges. Exhale to press into your feet, anchored equally as you press up, and inhale right back down. Remember to keep this controlled. Don't lift higher than what you can do physically and safely. So if you lift up and you start to arch more through the back rather than just lifting through the hips, you've gone too far, and just take it down a little bit further. Exhale, press through both feet, squeeze through those glutes, length through those knees, and right back down, breathing. Remember to be soft in between. We have 3 more. Inhale back down. At the very top of your lift, think of going a little bit slower, squeezing through your glutes a little deeper to lift your hips up higher, rather than just forcing them up. Have that final lift come from your glute engagement and from you thinking of lengthening through the front of your body. Let's hold up on the next one. You're going to open your knees apart, just like we've done a few times today. Exhale, close them together. Keep your hips quiet so they're not going to lower or lift or twist. Open your knees, zip up through your core, close. Inhale, open, and exhale, close. 3 more. Two more. Now let's stay here, breathe in. Really engage your core as you exhale. Once you feel strong, lift your right leg to a tabletop. Inhale, place it back to the floor. Exhale, fully integrate your core. Feel your full strength. Then lift your right leg. Inhale, bring it down. Do not try to lift the leg until you feel your core is at its full potential. Exhale. And inhale down. Now we have 3 more. Make sure that when you're lifting your leg, your hips are not shifting weight. Your core should be there stabilizing before you lift. If that's too challenging, try maybe just lifting your heel or lifting an inch or 2 from the ground. 2 more. And 1 more. Let's lower down your hips slowly. Take a moment to maybe rock from side to side. And then we will move your block underneath your right foot. Your left foot is on the floor right next to the block. Arms are long. Breathing in, we're going to press into your feet to press your hips straight up. And inhale right back down. Anchoring equally through both feet. Stay neutral pelvis, neutral spine. Think of lengthening through the front of the body. Contracting and strengthening through the backside. And going slow at the very top of your lift, letting that final lift be from your glutes and be from your idea of thinking of lengthening through those knees. 3 more. Last one, staying at the top. Inhale, open your knees. And from your core, from your inner thighs, exhale, close. If you need to lower your hips a little for your back, please do. They can come all the way down to a hover. Inhale, hips are quiet. Exhale, core is strong. Inhale, open. And exhale, close. Last 3. 2. And 1. Now let's hold here. If you need to come down, take a breath on your back. Otherwise, breathe and prepare. Exhale, full core strength, and lift your left leg after. Inhale, place it down. Find your bearings. Exhale, full core. Think of a big, deep belt cinching and wrapping to lift and lower. Breathe in. Four more. You should be lifting your leg almost at the very end of your exhale. Once your core is fully strengthened, fully engaged, then you lift. Two more. And last one. All right, lower down those hips. And let's bring one knee and then the other into your chest and rock from side to side. All right, we're going to grab a hold of your strap, place it above your knees, and let's turn to your side. Bring your block in front of you. You can, for the moment, use it under your head. Bottom waist is lifted, shoulders and hips are lined up as if there was a wall behind you, knees are bent. We're going to breathe in, prepare, and exhale. Open your top knee, glue those heels together, hold, and lower down. A nice little counter action after doing those inner thighs. Exhale. Working the opposing muscle group is always a good idea for your body, for your strength, and for your balance, overall balance and well-being. Okay, two more. Holding for just a moment at the top of your lift. Last one, let's hold at the top. Lower halfway down and press it up again for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower down. Take your whole leg from your core. So you should have a little lift in that bottom waist, lengthen the top waist. Whole leg lifts like a table, and then back down. Exhale, press it up. And inhale, back down. Make sure when you're lifting your leg, your waist is not getting shorter. You're reaching through your top side, through your knee. Last 3. One more. Holding at the top. We're going to pulse for 8, 7, 6, 5. Keep your breath flowing. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's rest that down for just a moment. Let's flip to the other side and then we'll flip back to this side. So bring the block with you. Okay, shoulders and hips are lined up. Bottom waist is lifted. Glue those heels together, breathe in, and exhale to open through your knee. Hips stay stacked and lower back down. Breathe in. Exhale to open. And lower. Make sure that when you're in this position, you're not at a 90-degree angle. So bring those knees away just a little bit, lengthen your waist, move from that lengthened position before you work. I don't know what I was saying there. Last 3. And one more. Holding at the top, we're going to pulse for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down, and your whole leg lifts straight up. Exhale, long waist. Inhale down, reaching from your knee, from your core, through your knee. Inhale down, 6 more. 3 more. 1 more, bottom waist is lifted. We're gonna hold at the top and pulse. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and rest that down. Let's take your strap off. And I apologize to make you do this. We're going to flip around, but this time your top leg is going to lay on the block, not your head. So, top knee on the block, hips are somewhat stacked. Often we do this with a roller. So if you have a roller nearby, go ahead and grab it. It's a little bit easier. But if you don't, no problem. This works just as good. So we're going to be taking your bottom leg, lifting it up on your exhale, and lowering it down on your inhale. Think of reaching on that bottom side of your body all the way out through those toes and holding for a count or two at the very top. And we have 3 more. Let's hold at the very top of the next one. And we're going to pulse. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. We're going to circle. So circling 1, exhale 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Switching for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rest your leg down, bring your bottom arm in front, rest your head on the floor. Now we're going to go into a stretch here. So let's keep your knee connected to the block as you take your top hand on the floor above you, breathe in, circle all the way back and around. Your goal is to try to lay that shoulder on the floor. Follow your hand with your eyes. Slowly circle back. And we'll do that again. You're welcome to hold it if it feels really good at a certain point and just be in that stretch for a couple breaths. Otherwise, keep moving through it. We'll do this 2 more times. Breathing in back to center, reaching up above, exhaling around, laying that shoulder down. Really follow your hand with your eyes. That way your spine can make its final rotation all the way around. Last one. And then back to center. All right, staying here, bottom hand goes under your head. We're going to grab your top leg into a stretch here, pulling your foot back, pulling your knee back, and then thinking about dropping your knee down towards the floor. All right, release gently. Use your hands to help you up. Now, I want you to keep your legs bent in this position here. Taking your hand to the floor, you're going to reach up and over as you exhale. And then we're going to come up and switch sides. So your top leg away on the block, supporting your head with your bottom arm. Lengthening through your bottom leg, we're going to lift up on the exhale, hold for a moment or two, and lower down. Move slow, don't force it. Use your exhale. Support yourself with your top hand. You're welcome to kind of lean forward a little bit if it feels like it takes pressure off the bone of your bottom hip. One more. Holding at the top there. I want you to pulse 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Circling 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switching 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Rest that leg down. Bring your bottom arm in front. Rest your head on the floor. Stacking your hands. Let's breathe in. Reach your arms up. Reach it back. And follow your hand with your eyes as you work on laying that shoulder to the floor. Circling slowly. 3 more times, unless it feels better for you just to hold it. Breathe in. And exhale. 2 more times. Use your inhale to start your circle and use your exhale to go deeper into that stretch part of the circle. 1 more. Slowly coming back to center, support your head with your bottom arm. Grab a hold of your top ankle or foot, and let's think of dropping your knee down as you pull it back. All right, let's go and release slowly. And let's go ahead and, oh, one more stretch. Come on up with your hands. Keep your legs bent. Take your hand to the floor and circle up and over. A little pressure into the floor will help. And then slowly coming up, let's grab a hold of your ball. I want you to take your block, place it between your knees. Take your ball into the middle of your spine. The higher up your spine, the easier. So if you need to take a load off, please do. We're going back into a little bit of core, including some twisting. So I want your legs a little bit away from you so you don't have too close of an angle. Hands are behind your head, elbows are forward, relax your shoulders. Breathe in to prepare here. And I'd like you to squeeze first into your block with your knees, and then rotate your upper body. Think of reaching. Let's rotate to the right. Let's reach your left elbow towards the block, your right hand to the floor. And then once you're there, reach your elbow further towards the block. Come back to center, breathe in. Exhale, zip up your core, squeeze into your block, twisting to the left, reaching right elbow to the block, left hand to the floor. Hold, reach your elbow a little further, and come back to center, breathe in. Squeeze into the block, rotate right, touch through the floor, reach, and back to center, breathe in. Exhale, squeeze into your block, rotate, touch the floor and reach, and back to center. We have 2 more. Squeezing, rotating, reaching, and back to center. Last one. All right, block comes out. It's going to go underneath your right foot. Breathing in here, we're going to bring your chest back slightly. Exhale, lift your chest up. Begin to rotate towards the right. Lift your right leg up at the very end. Bring it back to the block. Inhale, bring your chest back. Same side. Exhale, lift up, rotate to the right, and at the very end of your twist, lift your leg. Back to center, breathe in. Chest reaches back. Exhale, we lift, twist, and lift your leg at the end. Back to center, breathe in. Lift up, twist, and lift. Elbow to knee. Back to center. Let's just do one more for 6. All right, coming back to center, block now goes under your left foot. We're going to twist to the right though still. So inhale, reach back. Keep your chin tucked. Exhale, lift up, twist, and then right leg lifts again. It's going to be a little harder than when the block was under your right foot. Back to center, chest back. Exhale, we lift up, twist to the right. Leg lifts at the very end. 4 more. Make sure when you're going back, you keep your chin tucked. 3 more. 2. Last time. Coming back to center. So relax those arms for a moment. Let's move the block. Actually, I'm so sorry. Keep the block underneath your left. Hands behind your head. We're going to bring your chest back. Breathe in. Exhale, lift up, twisting left. And at the very end, lift your left leg, knee to elbow. Back to center, breathe in. Keep your chin tucked. Exhale, we lift up, rotate, knee to elbow. Back to center, 4 more. 3. 2. And 1 more. Back to center, let's move the block so your right foot goes on top now. If you need to shake out those arms a little bit, bring some blood flow. Back to center, we're going to inhale, chest back. Keep your chin tucked. Exhale, lift, rotate left, and lift your knee. Back to center, breathe in. Exhale, lift up, rotate, and leg up. 4 more. 3. 2. Last time. And coming back to center. Let's take your hands behind your legs. Help yourself up. Block goes aside, ball goes between your calves. And we're going to lay on our belly. So hopefully you can keep the ball there. Once you flip over, it should stay. Your hands are going to go wide about your level with your ears. And we're going to be squeezing into that ball. So let's go and make sure it feels like it's in the right spot. If it's too close to your knees, it's maybe not going to be as easily squeezed. So move it down just a little if you need to. So let's go ahead and think about breathing in to prepare first. As you exhale, you're going to anchor through your pubic bone, squeeze through your glutes, lift through your legs, through your chest, squeezing into the ball, and lifting your arms at the very end, squeezing your shoulder blades together. When I'm doing this, I like my pinkies to touch the floor and my thumbs to reach up to the ceiling. You're welcome to do that as well. It keeps my shoulders rotated back a little bit better. Breathe in to prepare. Exhale to squeeze your glutes, anchor your pubic bone, lift your legs, lift your chest, lift your arms, squeezing your shoulders together, and lowering down, breathe in. 6 more. We're going to think about your glutes first with your anchoring of your pelvis, the lifting of your legs, chest, and at the very end, your arms lift and your shoulders squeeze together. Inhale everything down. Make sure you're holding for a moment at the top and you're keeping your chin tucked. Exhale, squeeze your glutes, squeeze the ball, lift your legs and chest, arms and squeeze. Inhale down, 4 more. Three more. Anchor and squeeze. Lift and reach. And at the very end, squeeze those shoulders together. 2 more. One more. Let's stay at the very top. From here, pulse the squeeze of your ball for 8, 7, 6, 5. You're looking down. 4, 3, 2. Keep the squeeze. Exhale, reach right arm overhead. Bend it back. Inhale, exhale, left. And right. Remember, pinkies can be angled to the floor, thumbs to ceiling. Keep alternating for 4 more. Keep squeezing into your ball, squeezing into your glutes. 2 more. Keeping your chest lifted and your chin tucked. Last one, let's lower all the way down. Help yourself up to a child's pose. Remove the ball. And let's walk over to the right. Reach a little deeper into that left shoulder. And then over to the left. Reach a little further into that right shoulder. And back to the center. We're going to help yourself up. And I want you to come into a zigzag position. So we've got your right foot against your thigh. I want you to take your upper body to the right. And I want you to lean your chest over that knee so that you're resting onto your forearms. This stretch is primarily based on that right hip. So we're leaning over the right knee. I want you to hopefully feel this stretch in the right hip. Hanging here for a moment or two. And then I want you to reach your left arm straight and start to walk it over a little to the right. And I want you to reach through that left arm. So you might feel this a little bit underneath your armpit, into your waistline, into your ribs maybe. And then we're going to bend that back, help yourself up. Then we're going to keep this position and lean back. You're a little bit in a diagonal, so your chest is angled over your right knee, and you should feel this a little bit in front of your left thigh. But again, everyone feels things differently, so no problem if not. And then we're going to help yourself up, and you're going to straighten your left leg. And I want you to bring your chest right down through the center. Keep those nice supported arms here for you. Keep engaged through your core. Right, so we're going to help yourself up, and let's switch that zigzag. So now we're going to lean your chest over your left knee, resting down onto those forearms. Feeling this in the left hip, hopefully. Now reach long through that right arm and a little bit towards the left. And now think of dropping that right shoulder to the floor, feeling hopefully in that upper waistline area. A little bit still through that left hip or potentially even more, depending on your body. And then we'll come in, help yourself up. Keep your chest angled over that left knee as you reach your upper body back, stretching through that right thigh. Okay, helping yourself up there. We're going to straighten through your right leg now, and then bring yourself right through the center. Helping yourself up, we're going to grab a hold of your ring and come onto your back, placing your left foot into the ring, straightening through your right leg, pulling your toes to your chest. Rotate your toes inward and take your leg across. Think of pulling a little bit more of your pinky side of your foot down towards your chest. So the outside of your foot flexes down towards your chest. Keep reaching your heel up towards the ceiling. Bring your leg back through center. Bend your right leg, take it into your hands, and open both legs wide. Now think of kind of pulling a little deeper through the big toe side of your foot towards your chest. Okay, we'll bring that in slowly and switch legs. Left leg is straight. We're going to pull down those toes to your chest. Take some deep breaths here, heel to ceiling. Rotate your toes inward and take your leg across, pulling a little bit more through that pinky side. Bring your leg back to center slowly. Bend your left leg and open both legs wide. And coming back in, we're going to put the ring down and take your left ankle in front of your right thigh. Hold on to the back of your right leg. We're going to slowly release that and switch. Right, we're gonna undo that, grab behind your legs, help yourself all the way up. And that is all we have today. So I wish you a wonderful rest of your Monday. And we'll see you, Kate will be here on Wednesday and Friday. Thanks you guys so much. Have a great rest of your day.